We take a trip to Hotlanta to find the most unique eats.
Heirloom Market Barbecue.
It's Korean and it's American barbecue. It's genius.
The food is amazing. Some of the best barbecue you'll ever have in your life.
One-eared stag.
I'm gonna say it's the best chicken dish I've ever had. I'm gonna get in trouble in New York, but it's fun. The Optimist.
When you eat these shrimp, I didn't even bother with the fork.
I licked my fingers, yes, I did. I was an embarrassment to everyone around me.
Abattoir. When you get this dish, it's a giant pile of flavor and color.
I could have eaten a bowl of the sauces on their own. They were so delicious and added so much to the grits.
These are unique eats.
When you go to Atlanta, one of the places that you need to eat are at Fort Fry's restaurants.
Fort Fry runs a restaurant called JCT Kitchen, much acclaim, and now he's opened a place all about fish and seafood called the Optimist.
This is the place to be. This is the new restaurant that's killing it.
Adam Evans is the chef at the Optimist, and he's a fisherman, so it makes sense for him to open a fish place.
What we're trying to do here is take the Gulf of Mexico and go up to Montauk, New York, and kind of produce a food that you would see along those areas.
When I talk to anybody about the Optimist, they're like, oh, that's an oyster bar, right? I was like, yeah, they have an oyster bar, but it's so much more.
One of the most popular dishes, and for a very good reason, is the grilled shrimp a la plancha.
The menu warns you it's messy but worth it, and it's messy. But the reason why is he's using head-on Georgia shrimp. You know they've just been plugged out of the water.
The base of the dish is levain country bread, which also gets grilled.
He puts the grilled bread into the dish, piles on the grilled shrimp, and then drowns the whole thing in a creamy sauce made from garlic and shallots, chili paste, and butter.
There's a little lime juice in the sauce, but he adds more lime juice, so every bite is going to be rich and acidic. Some finely chopped chives, and then fried garlic chips to finish.
When you eat these shrimp, I didn't even bother with the fork. The first thing I do is you rip the heads off. You kind of lick all that beautiful buttery sauce off, and then you suck out the insides of the head.
I peeled my shrimp and I ate them quickly, and then I wanted more. So then I went back to the heads.
And then you get to that piece of bread in the bottom of the bowl, and that's been soaked in the sherry, lime, butter, garlicky, shrimpy thing. And it's like, hello, eat me.
I licked my fingers, yes, I did. I was an embarrassment to everyone around me. I didn't care.
The dish that you have to try are the garlicky tiny clams and pork belly. I like to call it kind of like Southern surf and turf on crack.
Local little neck clams are sauteed in garlic, shallots, and olive oil. White wine adds flavor and also helps the clams to steam open. A big knob of butter is added.
But then he sprinkles in a mixture of herbs, parsley, chives, tarragon, and chervil.
And what does he do to finish the clams? Sauteed pork belly.
The finishing touch is hand-torn croutons, which have been toasted in foamy butter, thyme, and salt.
The clams are briny and cooked perfectly. The pork belly is crispy and salty.
Oh, I'm eating clams and I'm eating pork fat, and then it's all coated in delicious spicy butter. There are chopped up chilies on there.
This dish is killer. The combination of that really meltingly soft pork belly, sparklingly fresh clams, and the croutons, brilliant touch, makes it all come together.
You can't go to Atlanta without visiting the Optimist, and it's a place that's not gonna let you down.
Chef Evans does really creative turns on seafood. So when you're in Atlanta and you're hankering for fish, you're gonna wanna go to the Optimist.
I love you, Adam. Hey, just had to throw that in.